Story time. Once upon a time, in a vibrant village of Oluwa, where the air was perfumed with the scent of blooming hibiscus and the laughter of children echoed through the winding streets, there lived a young man named Ade. His story was one marked by struggle and heartache, for his parents harbored a deep sense of shame regarding their own flesh and blood. Ade's father, Chief Emeka, was renowned throughout the land for his wisdom and generosity, and his mother, Ngozi, was a graceful woman with a heart full of kindness. However, their pride and reputation as esteemed members of the community would be tarnished by their own son. Ade's arrival into the world was a celestial spectacle, for he was born during a rare lunar eclipse, a phenomenon rarely witnessed by the Oluwa villagers. The villagers whispered in hushed tones that this event surely marked him for greatness, and the eclipse was considered a blessing by many. Yet, Chief Emeka and Ngozi, deeply superstitious, misconstrued their son's unique birth as an omen of ill fortune. As Ade grew older, a peculiar gift began to manifest within him. He had an extraordinary ability to communicate with animals, understand their needs, and mending their wounds with a touch. Instead of cherishing this remarkable talent, Chief Emeka and Ngozi dismissed it as unnatural and unsuitable for their son, further alienating him from their hearts. When Ade reached the age of marriage, his parents arranged a series of suitable suitors for him, each one from a noble and prosperous family. However, Ade's heart had already been claimed by Chioma, a compassionate village girl. She shared his deep connection to animals and his tender heart. Tragically, Chioma did not hail from noble lineage, and when Ade revealed his love for her, Chief Emeka and Ngozi vehemently rejected their relationship, tearing their son's heart apart without caring. As years passed, Ade's talent as an animal whisperer became known throughout the village. He saved livestock from deadly diseases, and his abilities proved invaluable to the community. Yet, Chief Emeka and Ngozi continued to ignore these achievements, dismissing them as irrelevant in the face of their own rigid expectations. Ade's heartache reached at its climax when his parents, in a final attempt to mold him into the man they desired, banished him from their home. Heartbroken and disillusioned, Ade wandered the large Nigerian countryside, seeking solace beneath the shade of ancient baobab trees. It was during this time that he crossed paths with Nneka, a wise elderly woman known for her counsel. Nneka recognized Ade's pain and offered him wisdom. "Child, Neka began, her eyes brimming with empathy. Sometimes the world cannot see the beauty within us, but that doesn't diminish its existence. Your gifts are your own, and love is a treasure beyond measure. You should learn to love yourself and not care about what others think about you. With Neka's guidance and unwavering love, Ade chose to embrace his unique abilities and continue to pursue his love for Chioma, irrespective of his parents' disdain. Over time, the villagers began to recognize his compassion and talents, and his reputation soared. Days later, Ade's parents went to a village celebration, leaving Ade behind because they did not want to be seen with him as their child. They enjoyed a lot in the celebration. They danced with other villagers. They ate and drank together. Unfortunately, their food was poisoned by one of the villagers, since he was jealous of them. Their condition became critical and they were rushed in the hospital. They were hospitalized for many days and fortunately they started getting well. They were taken back home for further healing. On arrival, they did not know what to do because they were both sickly. They could not afford to do the home tasks, cook nor feed themselves. They decided to send out for Ade, their only child, so that he could take care of them. Ade was hesitant, but he chose to go to their parents to listen to what they were to say. He arrived home and he found his parents. They were very sick. The parents apologized to him and they told him that he was their only hope and he's the only one who could have decided to stay with them in such conditions. Ade was hesitant, but he chose to forgive them because after all, they are his parents. He took great care of them until they got completely healed. They realized their mistakes and apologized to him. Ade was humbled and he embraced his parents. As Ade's parents watched their son's transformation and the respect he had garnered, they were struck by a magnitude of their own prejudice. They sought reconciliation with Ade, acknowledging their grievous mistakes and welcoming Chioma into the family with open arms. In the end, Ade's story became an enduring symbol of power of love, acceptance, and the beauty that resides within every individual, no matter how different they may appear. Oluwa village celebrated the unity and forgiveness that had blossomed within their once divided family. A potent reminder that even in the face of adversity, love could conquer all. And so, the story of Ade, the young man who overcame his parents' shame and found love, became a cherished tale, and it was passed down through generations to generations, a beacon of hope and reconciliation of village of Oluwa. This story teaches us that love can conquer all. When we are hated by our loved ones, by those close to us, we should not lose hope, but we should stay strong for ourselves and love ourselves the way we are, regardless of what people think about us. I hope you enjoyed this story. Please comment below. Thank you for watching the story. Let us meet in my next story, and please consider subscribing to my channel to promote me and to make me feel like I am doing something good. Bye bye.